Hi friends, this is your friend Arun with another update today. So regarding salary changes happening in the month of July. So I'll tell in this video what the changes, why it is happening, who's impacted and how much possibly. So before I jump into this video, on Tuesday we have a private health insurance session. After a couple of months, the speaker is going to be someone who's having 30 years experience. So if you're somebody who has been thinking about it but you find a lot of information in internet and it's confusing, feel free to join the session so that you can get it directly from an expert. So hope this will be useful for you. Now to the update. So update in the following: starting of July onwards, there is going to be a change in all our salaries. So it's going to impact everybody of us. So how much of an impact it's going to have, who's going to get a little bit more salary, who's going to get a little bit less salary. So I'm talking about very few small change, but it's still good to know. I'm sure many of you would have been already informed by your employer about this, but the letter would have been in German and it was difficult to understand or not so clear sometimes. So I will explain this in detail. So this is because of a reform happening in the long-term care insurance or Pflegeversicherung. So we have been contributing from our salary in the health insurance. Health insurance is a part of both health and long-term care. So this long-term care insurance is what going to change starting of July onwards. So what is going to happen is the employer share is going to stay constant. It's going to be 1.7%. But the people who are having kids and don't have kids and more number of kids, they will have different salary changes. The people who don't have kids yet or single people, for example, they will be paying more. So this Pflegeversicherung contribution will be increased to 4% of the brutto salary for them. So they will have to put more out of the pocket. And when you start having a first child, this contribution falls down. I think it goes down to 3.4, like reduced by 0.6%. So half of this, like 1.7 by your employer, 1.7 by the employee. So when you have two kids or more, like you see on the screen, the contribution falls down further. The employer contribution stays at 1.7. That means the money which you put from your pocket, employee contribution like worker contribution, falls down. So this is why you will have small changes in your salary slip. So this will have an impact in future for long term. So as you see on the screen, this example shows you like what's going to be the impact for someone without a child and someone with a child. So numbers explain themselves. I don't have to go in detail. So this is also, like I said before, like due to the current gap, financial gap happening in the Pflegeversicherung or long-term care. So when more people go towards care support, then they need more money. So probably the prices can increase in future is what expected, or they will try to reduce the performance or the lifetime, like what they offer out of this insurance in public health insurances. So if you're somebody who's going to stay here longer, please don't assume that everything will be taken care by the public health insurance. It could be a real shocker for you. You might stay still in a public health insurance because of eligibility reasons or so, but always have a look what is not insured and if you can take an Zusatzversicherung. There has been a huge increase in Zusatzversicherung in last 10 years. If you want to know more information on this, please put in comments so that I can also talk about that in detail. Hope this helps. Thank you and bye bye.